So on the previous video, we have implemented local storage using JavaScript, which enables us to store local data to our browser or to our mobile device, which lets user enter details and save it even if the app is closed or refreshed. Now, what we're going to do now is show how we can remove that information if we needed to. And we're going to do that by adding a delete details button on our result page, or form 2 in this example. So I'm going to drag in a Bootstrap 4 button. I'm just going to let's sort out some of the alignment. So left alignment, let's make it a little bit larger. Width, we will change the appearance to the danger class, which is a Bootstrap class, and danger, it would typically be the default Bootstrap styling. We'll set any elements with danger to red, which is appropriate in this case because this is going to be a delete button. It has destructive consequences, so using kind of red is a good usability enhancement to make sure that the kind of user realizes it's a dangerous or destructive action. We will change the ID to clear details or something suitable. We'll change the size to large, just to make it a little bit larger, easier to hit. And we'll change the value or the text on it to delete details. And there we go, we have a delete button. So let's attach some code to this. So we'll right click and go to event and hit on click. And there we've got, I'm just going to delete some previous tested code. We've got the clear details.onClick. And what we're going to add here is a single line. And let me just paste it in. So it's local storage dot remove item. And then we, in quotes, we use the key of the variable that we want to delete. So from our previous example, we're using the save details key on local storage. So save details is the one we want to remove. Just to show you the shorthand here in AppStudio, if you hit dot, you actually get the available actions available on local storage. So you can actually clear, which would clear the whole of local storage and any items that are stored in it. So if you had 10 items stored in local storage, clear would remove them all. But we're using remove item here, which should remove the item that we specify. So let's also add some troubleshooting code here. So let's log to the console before and after the local storage object to see if it changes after we execute this line. So let's save and run this. Oh, okay, yeah, we've got an error there that I'm thinking that might be because of cache. So let's just reload it. So let's go to form 2, hit delete details. Okay, so nothing has happened on screen because we haven't hooked anything up to it. But if we look in the console, we see we have 2 occurrences of the local storage being logged. So if you open up the first instance, we've got, let's just have a look at this. So actually save details in the first instance, we can actually see save details here, and there's value there. But then save details has actually disappeared in the second one. The my details variable is from a previous test, so we can just ignore that for now. So that seems to have worked in terms of this code actually removing that item from local storage. So the way to test this, it's still appearing on page, so let's refresh the app. And indeed, the data has been removed from local storage, so it's not showing up here. Okay, so let's just tidy up our code. We can remove the console.logs. Here it would probably be appropriate to actually clear the information in this label. So let's just copy this code from up here, and we'll reset the content to blank when we hit delete. So let's give this a run. Okay, so just make sure it's hard refresh. So we check form 2, it says nothing there. Okay, let's enter some details. Testing, testing. Let's hit save. Confirmation that it's saved. Let's click to form 2. Okay, great. So the details have saved there. Now let's hit the delete details, and our details have gone. So that's great, but let's just check they've actually been cleared. So if we refresh the app, go back to form 2, and then they are indeed gone, and we have the default value showing from the control. Okay, so there are some usability enhancements we could further do here. So for example, let's just try, we've got this delete details button still showing, even though we haven't saved anything. So that potentially is confusing to users. A good rule is to only show the buttons or show them enabled if they're actually valid for the current screen. In this case, it just clears the value again, which I guess is kind of fine. But we might want to consider some logic that we would display it only if there is a value stored in localStorage.saveDetails. But essentially there we have the basic workings of how to clear our local storage value. Just to demonstrate, if we cleared the whole of local storage to tidy that up. So localStorage.clear. Okay, and let's do a console.log here. Let's give this a try. So we can see we've got nothing saved. Let's just add it. So John test. Another one here. Let's hit save. It's been saved. It's form 2. Okay, that's been saved there. And let's hit on, we can see actually in our console, we've got 2 items here. We've got my details and save details. So my details was from a previous test that I did, which is actually just junk data now. I don't want it. So actually clearing the whole of local storage would be a useful idea at this point. So if we hit delete details and that's cleared, we can check the local storage object because we've logged it to the console, and we can indeed see that now it is completely empty. So we've got rid of any old data. It's completely empty. And if we went back and entered the data again, hello again, and just testing, we can see the value is appearing here, and in our storage, we just have the one item, save details. So we've tidied up any old junk data.